Alright, I can't do it anymore. Oh, God. I just wanted to see what you guys were gonna react when I just did that for a long time. But anyway, welcome back to Minefields, guys. Just a little update, kind of, on what I've been doing since the last episode. There's actually a quiet, fair amount of changes that I've done. Just little changes and some stuff that I really needed to do before. Well, stuff I needed to do that couldn't wait for an episode because it was just kind of annoying not having this stuff and waiting for episodes, so I just did it anyway. Because it was pretty essential to have. Well, not really essential, but basically I needed it. Basically. So what I've created is this. Oh, what the hell is this? Love the roller coaster. I actually didn't see this. I've been like walking around here just prepping for this episode. I did not even see these signs. What the hell? Love the roller coaster. Makes your home feel like Disney. Love Rack. Thank you, Rack. Now rack off, mate. Rack off. Ha 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 ha. All right. So I've made this platform down. Oh, I thought that said something else. I made this platform down here. We've got a roller coaster that goes down to that kind of tree over there and makes life a lot easier getting down to that area there. I usually do some tree farming there with the big jungle trees, and it's also easier just going to get to Naubs's house, which is over in that direction. Thingo's house over the Juicy Fruity, and then Rack's house is like way over there. But anyway, I wanted to create another minecart track over to the farm over there, and the farm has been going alright. What I'm going to be doing today in this episode is I wanted to create that track over here and then go work on the mob spawner farm, skeleton mob spawner farm, XP grinder, as I said in the last episode, I think. But I did show it off in the last episode, but I'm not sure what I actually said at the end of the episode. I don't want to really go rewatch it. Whoops. So this farm has been progressing. I've just been waiting it out, getting all the seeds. But once I get that skeleton farm going, this is going to actually be such a crazy farm, because I can just come along here with bone meal and just bone the crap out of these wheat seeds thingy crops. Probably not that good for my health, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And then I'm just gonna give it to Naubus. He's like, ugh, God, this tastes bad. Not really. I'll just poison it and kill him. So yeah, that's the farm. Let me just plant the rest of these seeds. It's almost getting to the top. I actually haven't used the water bit yet because I've just been breaking everything singularly. I think that's the word. I'm not really sure. Don't count me on it. Don't count on me. But once it's full, I'm going to let this fully grow, and then I'm going to put the water on and see how much wheat I actually get. But that will be in a future episode. If you haven't noticed already, I actually added in this stuff here, and I just did that for further protection of mobs and animals not getting in. There's also these pigs down here that I want to create into a pig farm, because I just recently discovered that you can get more food out of wheat if you actually use it for breeding, not making bread. But that's another story. So let's go start working on the minecart track to the farm. It's going to be pretty simple. Nothing too advanced. It's not even going to take that long. I might even fast forward it for you guys because I really wanted to mainly work on the skeleton farm in this episode today. I think I got some spare tracks. Do I have spare tracks? I'm going to have to make some. Damn it. Now I've got to smelt as well. We'll just smelt all that up. I really need to go on like another big mining sesh, because like stuff runs out really quick. Like, well, I haven't really used redstone, but coal runs out, iron runs out, and like gold's been running out because I've been trying to make some powered tracks. How much powered tracks have I left? Oh, I have 4, nice. 4, should be enough. If I have to, I'll just create some more. But let's go to sleep because it's dark and I don't want to create a minecart track when it's dark or mobs kill me. Even though I've got pro armor. We're actually having a race to see. Oh yeah, you may be wondering why I've got 3 diamond there. I forgot to mention this, and I forgot to. I'm not sure if I mentioned all this stuff that I got. But I think about a day ago, I helped Nalbus create a XP farm with a zombie mob spawner, and then I'm like, you're gonna need to reward me for that, and I'm like, how about some diamonds? He's like, oh fine. So I snagged 3 diamonds off him, which I'm gonna make into a diamond pickaxe. So we got some tracks here. We can make it into some. Oh, we got some iron here. Oh god, that's not how you make sticks. Make them into some tracks. The tracks are actually quite expensive. Really, what that should be enough. Really, what a good way to get tracks without having to get heaps of iron is to just go take them from the mine shafts. And I actually have a massive one down there, which I can like get 500 billion minecart tracks from. So we're going to create this exactly the same as that kind of side. It was originally here, like the start and stop, but I wanted it out of the way, and I think it looks a lot better when it's on the side there. So we're going to do exactly the same here. I've got a decent amount of food as well. Just got 22 bread, 6 pork chop, and I've got 52 wheat there. I didn't realize I actually had that much. So in a powered track, oh god, I'm probably going to have to make more powered tracks. And I'm going to need more wood as well. What I plan to, how I have this is like have it more on the land, not floating in air, because I think that looks unnatural. So we'll come out one, come down like that. I don't want to like that. I want to diagonal, pure diagonal. I kind of have it like integrated in between all the trees, and it just looks more amazing instead of having it flying, as I said before. Kind of looks camo in between all these trees, which looks a lot better. So I'll come along here. You actually don't get affected by those things there, which is, oh good. Come along here. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Yeah, we're gonna need more wood. And then we can come around this way. Oh god. Yeah, it kind of is floating, but who really cares? I just like contradicted myself just then. I always do that, but alright, let's just keep going along here. Yeah, it looks quite cool. Just make sure it's in line. I'm actually going to kind of make like a little hut here. Probably not now, but in between this episode and the next episode, I'm going to do that. Let's continue going along. Oh god, I'm out of wood. I'm out of wood. Up we go. Damn it. Whose fault was it? Whose fault? Yeah, it looks pretty cool right now. So I'm just going to go get some more wood. So I'm going to make this come around, and I want it to go through the trees here, because I want it to kind of be a cool ride. So I figured out where this is going to go. It's going to go straight through here. I might have to put that log back down, or the stuff might break, so we'll put it there. So it's going to look quite cool. We're going to test it out as well. I've got spare carts, because I got a spare cart chest. I really like the idea of minecart transportation in the jungle. It kind of looks really cool to have instead of just like somewhere else, because it's really tricky to get around here, and minecarts just make it a whole lot easier. So there, I'm not sure how I should have this. Should have it coming down. Oops, not there, not there. Get off, rack off. We'll have it we can make it stop here because I want it to have that kind of bend on the stopping system there, so we can have it stop right there, but then I'm going to need a bit of wood and we can place it on there. And yeah, that's going to look really cool. I also made some more rails just to quickly do this. So there we go. And now we just need to get the minecart out. Pretty sure I don't have a button. You can make buttons with one wood now. It's quite cool. Place that on there. Hop in the cart, and we just need to test where we need to put it. So we obviously got enough speed to get down there. Oh god, no. That's where we're gonna need it. We're gonna need it. Get off. Thank you. We're gonna need to put a powered rail right there. Ah, crap. Eh. It's not really that big of a deal. And then probably one here. Even though it made it down there, we need it to think about when coming back to here. So let's get a redstone torch. Yeah, this is gonna be a long episode. I just feel like it. The last episode was like 28 minutes. I might, when I edit this, I'll cut it down a little. I already got levers. I don't need torches. Jeez. I just already had them on me. Why didn't I look in my inventory? Who called it? Who called it? Stop being a Breddy. Alright, there we go. And hopefully that should do it. The last thing's gonna go there. And let me just go snag a bit of wood from somewhere. Alright. Ouch. I hurty myself. I hurt myself. Let's snag that wood. Haha. Thank you. And then we'll go place that back, just to make it look cooler. Hit me good. Alright, there we go. That's done. Oh, what the hell? Glitchy McGee. Poop. Toop, poop, toop. No. Oh, that's weird. You stuck? Go home, Button, you're drunk. Go home. Wow. Oh. He's like, nah, I'm just joking. Just playing with you. So let's hop on here, see if we can get back to our house. Haha. Oh. Alright. We need some sort of powered rail there. Let's place this powered rail. Oh god, how am I gonna hide this? We'll use the redstone torch we created before. I was gonna use this lever, but this looks like a better idea. Just so it's hidden, and I didn't want any lever just randomly here. So now let's test it. Ha 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 ha. Alright, it's going good. Woo! Ha ha. Yes. Ah, it could use one more powered rail. There we go. That should be complete. I really want it to just like bang up against here. Let's test it one more time. I'm actually surprised the lag is not that bad on here. They actually fixed kind of the minecart glitchiness up. Haha, that's good. Let's go back. Woo! Woohoo! Oh god, I'm getting sick. Oh god. Nah, I actually love roller coasters in real life. But yeah, there we go. That's complete, and now I want to get onto working onto the mob spawner farm. So here we are at the mob spawner, and what I'm going to be doing is just a base setup of the XP farm. I'm not going to be doing any decoration right yet. I'll probably do that next episode. I'll probably put like wood and jungle stuff. I want to make it kind of jungle-y theme. I might put vines and stuff in here. But for now, we're just going to be doing the base outline of it. So that means just creating the room, getting the farm working, getting the 22 block drop and all that stuff, and actually making it usable without any kind of decoration stuff. So what I need to do now I've prepared to come down here. I've got my water buckets, I got my signs, I've just got some spare coal, got some food, got some pickaxes because there's going to be a lot of digging. I'm not going to be doing this all on recording, but what I need to do is make this 4 wide on every side of the mob spawner here. Right now it's 3, I got to make it 4, so I'll just cut this while I'm doing it, and I'll just update you every bit. So I've dug out all the walls now, and what I've got to do is dig out the layer below the mob spawner here. The water's going to come along and then push them into a 2 deep lane here, which then is going to go off to this tunnel over here, which I'll explain after. So I've dug out the layer below the mob spawner, and I've dug the 2 deep lane hole here. What I've got to do now is dig this layer here back 4, and then that side as well, to place the water, because the water blocks go for 8, and if we had it we just placed it right there, it would go into here and the mob spawner would not work correctly. So I'm going to do the water right now. So I've placed the water, and now what I've got to do is dig this tunnel over here until it's 15 blocks away from the mob spawner, actually 16 blocks away, because if you have skeletons in a 15 block range of this spawner here, it actually won't work efficiently, and you'll have to kill the skeletons before new ones will actually spawn. So that's why you've got to have them land on the 16 mark, not the 15 mark, or it won't work. So I'm going to dig that over there, and then this is going to lead to the tunnel where they'll go up and then come back down and land on the 16 mark. So let's count this. I wanted to do this bit one on camera just so you guys actually see me the process of making this, and I might be hacking for all you guys might know, for all you know, for all we know. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, damn it, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So they gotta land right there or something like that. So that's the 16 mark, and then what I've all got to do is just bring it back, and we've got to start going straight up here. Get away, get away. Alright, it's all good. No alarm. Now what I'm going to do is dig straight up here. Actually, a quicker way to do this is to actually dig up from here 22 blocks and then come straight down, because then it doesn't mean I have to go up a specific height here, and it would have taken a lot longer to do that. So I'll come back when I've got that dug out. So I've dug out the holes for the lift bit here, and then it comes 2 back this way, so 1, 2, and then the drop comes down here, and that's a 22 block drop. And what that will do is it will damage the mobs until they're about 1 or a half hearts, and then you can easily just one punch them with your fist and get the XP and items really easily. So now what I've got to do is create this water path over here using water, stairs and signs, and then I'm going to do the signs here, and then water, signs, water, sign, water, sign, water, until I get right to the top, and that's how the mobs will actually go down there. And then I actually need to dig out the blocks that are here. I've already dug them out, but I just placed 22 blocks there just to know what they are, and then we can actually test if this thing works. So I'll be back. So technically now this mob spawner farm should work, so let's get rid of the lights and actually test this thing out. So hopefully I don't get hit by any mobs either, because that would not be a good start to testing this. Ugh. Bam, bam, bam. Get to the other side. No, no, get in the hell. Get in the hell. Get in the hell. Oh, don't die here. Do not die here. Ugh. Oh, how they get me, ninjas? Oh, oh. Oh, whoop. Haha! I am too pro. So now what they should... Ooh, get rid of that. They should technically Okay. Alright, maybe block that off too there. That's where I was going through on the... I thought there was something else here. Oh god, I just need to block myself in here. I don't want to get hit by any outside mobs. So yeah, this was just a base design. It's not the final thing because currently this looks ugly as hell. And I do not want this to be the final design. I'm going to be having some sort of jungle theme, as I said, or as I mentioned before. Hopefully they're going up and down. Oh, he died. That guy died. Come on, please. Please work. Okay, he died. Maybe I did it a little too high. I'll have to go check. Alright, so I did not stop the spawning. I'm like, oh, I'll just risk it. I'll go down there and just change the height of the drop. But I actually was on 5 hearts when I went down, and a skeleton came up and hit me down the hole that they fall down. And because it takes about 19 damage, that takes about 9 hearts, and I easily died. So hopefully I can find my way. I really don't know like exactly where the spawner is, but I know it's down here. It's down here. So I just discovered a quick, simple way of just resolving this issue, and what I just done was raise this block here up one, and I've just created a little path up to here just to get there. And now this should work. I should be able to get XP from it. Let's have a test. Hello. That was 2 hits, but sometimes it can be 1. I did just lose all my XP just then. I think I had like 33 levels but I'm now back to 6. But this farm should increase the rate. All I've just got to do is wait about 20 minutes or 20 to half an hour, and I should easily get level 30. It can be quicker, it can be slower. So I'm going to have to wrap this episode up, and hope you enjoyed it today. Remember to leave a like. Next episode we're going to be decorating it, because I really want to do that. I like decorating things, it's fancy. I'm going to be going for a jungle theme, as I said, and I think I've got some good ideas in mind for that. So remember to leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time for the next episode of Minefields.